Welcome back to another episode of Exercise, Walking, and Talking, day 46. Yeah, I've had a pretty cool day so far. I mean, that was an awesome find. I was not expecting to find NES games. Like I said in the video, I knew I wanted to get some more, but I just didn't know when. But that was awesome about Super Mario Brothers 2. Very, very cool. That's not my favorite of the three games, or as I said, a trilogy. My favorite one, I don't know, wait a minute. I know a lot of people say Super Mario Brothers 3 is their favorite. It's a good game. It really is a good game. But I also have feelings for the original Super Mario Brothers. Another fantastic game. So yeah, it's kind of like a battle between the original and Super Mario Brothers 3. Now the second game is fun. It is different compared to the first and the third. It's more focused around picking up objects and throwing them, and it's a lot different. Because the 1 and 3 are more focused on like side scrolling and jumping on top of Goombas and just normal fun side scroller, which I'm not saying Super Mario Brothers 2 isn't a side scroller, because it is, but it's different, and different's not always a bad thing. I'm not hating on Super Mario Brothers 2, it's just not my favorite, but it is a good game though, and I wanted it to add to the collection. I knew I wanted it, and I was not expecting to get it for $3. I was expecting I'll have to pay like $12 or $15 because I found it on eBay one time, and I thought, well, whenever I get a chance to, I'll buy it off of eBay for about $12 or $15, and that's not too bad in my opinion. But $3 is even better, so that was fantastic right there. And then I also got Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt, which was cool. Combo on one cartridge. Awesome stuff. So that was pretty cool. So now I have the Super Mario Brothers trilogy now on the NES. And I know they came out with some more Mario Brother games on the NES, because I know they had one. It's focused on multiplayer. I think it was called Mario Brothers or something. Super Mario Brothers? No, wait a minute. Maybe it was just called Mario Brothers. I can't remember. Because in the game, you can play as 2 players, and you can play as Mario and Luigi, and you battle each other basically in this one stage or this one area. And you use like turtle shells and all that, and you jump on this box, and it does like some kind of like an earthquake type attack where it shakes the room and it turns everything upside down. And you go through these pipes that are on each side of the stage, and you just go through one and you end up on the other side. I remember that one. I definitely want to look into getting that one also. And there's tons more NES games I want to get, like the Double Dragon trilogy, Contra. I wouldn't mind having those. I mean, I need the third Ninja Turtle games. I got the first 2. I need the third one now. I mean, the NES, it's got some fantastic games. It really does. I mean, I haven't really ever realized that before, but then I started looking into the library of games on Wikipedia. I use Wikipedia a whole lot, and there's tons of fantastic titles on the NES. And now I'm I am not going for a massive collection on the NES. I am not going to do that because some of the titles are very, very expensive and hard to find. Now, I definitely do want the Legend of Zelda games for sure. Kirby was a good game. Can't think of any other ones right now, but I have a list wrote down of NES games that I want to get. Ninja Gaiden, however you say it. I think there was 3 games on the NES. Castlevania, I want to get those, all 3 of them. I'm starting to remember just a little bit. I know there's some other ones too that I want to get as well. It's not a whole lot. I want to get the Willow game. Let's see. What was that? They made a movie based off of the game. Where the game came first, I'm not sure. Little Nemo. No, not Little Nemo. Not Little Nemo, but I don't know. I don't remember the title of it, but it's about a boy who flies on a magical bed, and he comes in contact with these creatures. They become his friends. He has his magical staff, and the darkness comes out, and he has to protect the world from the darkness. I forgot what was it called. Little Nemo. Instead of Finding Nemo, I think it was Little Nemo, I think. But they came out with a game for the NES. Love that movie. That movie was great. It was really good. So that was spoilers right there for that film. But yeah, because I remember there was a character in the movie who smoked cigars a whole lot, and he looked like a clown. And it was just a really, really, really good movie. And then that magical staff that they had in the film, you had to say some words, and you had to say them correctly, and some kind of beam of light come out of the staff, and it would destroy the darkness. But my favorite part about that movie was the sequences where they were able to use that bed, and it flew, and it was just really, really cool. Awesome movie. I would love to go back and rewatch it again. But Little Nemo. That may actually be the title of the movie. And then I know they came out with a Goonies game on the NES. I haven't seen no gameplay on that. I'm sure it's fun, bro, probably. And the DuckTale games, I want to get those. And I know I heard that the Top Gun, I think there's multiple Top Gun games on the NES. I may be wrong about that, but I wouldn't mind getting those. I've seen gameplay on at least one of them. I'm having some hiccups right here. Hiccups are bad, I tell you. Awful. But, yeah. I didn't know what I was going to talk about in this video, so I guess I'm going to be talking about the NES. Focusing mainly on NES. But yeah, I want to build up my NES collection some more before I do an updated collection on it, because I think the last and first time I've done it, my NES collection, I think it was back in 2007, around the time when I first started the channel. I think that's when I did my NES collection. I think I only had like 1 or 2 games at the most. Now I have about, I don't know, I'm gonna guess, about 6 or 7 games, maybe 8. I'm leaning more towards 6 or 7 NES games is all I have right now. Very, very small. And I know there's an ice hockey game on the NES, and a lot of people talk about that game, how it's a really, really fun ice hockey game. I seen it out in the wild one time, I was going to grab it, but I decided, well, I'm going to get something else, and maybe I'll get it later. But if I see it again, I'll go ahead and get it. But yeah. Yep. Not sure what I'm going to talk about now. But, yeah, it's, very cold here. Very cold. Very cold indeed. Have not seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Not yet. Cannot wait to go see it. It's making some money. And I'm so happy about that. I hope it continues to make money. And get support. So we can get that sequel that I hope that a bunch of us hope that we get. Especially what I heard and read about the end credits for Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, we need a sequel so bad. Man, that is awesome. The way that the movie ends. I got spoiled and I could not help. I had to go ahead and listen and read what it was. It was just so tempting. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that sequel for Sonic the Hedgehog. Hopefully. But yeah, awesome. I've actually been going back and re-listening to old Sonic TV shows, theme songs. You can just go to YouTube and just type in the title of the Sonic TV show and the theme, and that music was just fantastic back in the day. Sonic Boom, awesome song. I don't remember the title of it, but it's the theme song for Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the name of the TV show. He's got an attitude, Sonic. He's the fastest thing alive. That song. Don't know the title of it. Fantastic song. It really is. I grew up with that show. And also The Adventures of Sonic. I grew up with that one because I remembered particularly one episode. Is where the one that Sonic had to become Santa Claus to save the world, steal the presents from Eggman because Eggman stole all the presents and he had to steal them back, and he became Sonic Claus, which was a good episode. And I remember another episode, well, not of that show, but I remember an episode of Sonic the Hedgehog where Sonic got his speed stolen from him. And he talked to some kind of elderly guy, I think at one of Eggman's places. And I think that guy is the one that took Sonic's speed and returned it to him at the end of the episode. But that was a good episode of that show. And then it's just, I've maybe seen an episode or two the most of Sonic Underground. And I've seen quite a few episodes of Sonic X. And that show's really good too. And then they came out with another show. It's called Sonic Boom or something like that. It's like 1 or 2 seasons. The only thing I don't like about that show is it's the latest Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon show. But the only thing I don't like about it is they made Knuckles in that show be so stupid. They have him so buffed up, which is fine. But they have him like he's really, really stupid. I mean, it's insane. But it's still a really good show though. I mean, I like it. So, not sure what else I want to talk about. Yeah. The good old days of watching Sonic the Hedgehog in cartoon. I wouldn't mind doing that again someday after I buy the DVDs and stuff, which I don't know how long that's going to take. But I wouldn't mind watching them again. such a good show. So good. Alright, I think I will soon end this video. Mockland, if you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share with your friends you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified. And you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.